Welcome back to another episode of Yomi no Tsugai or Daemons of the Shadow Realm. So in the previous episode, we saw more of the assassin and his power, right? He snuck into the village and ended up basically killing everyone in the village but a few people, right? So yeah, that was an interesting one. So setting aside the entire morality side of things, he was kind of cool. His power is kind of insane, right? He's able to create a dimensional pocket that he's able to transport himself into. Basically, he has another dimensional pocket he can make, and then he goes in that pocket and swaps the places of the two-dimensional pockets, right? So he's able to basically transport himself from one pocket to the other, which is really, really interesting. Obviously, allowed him to infiltrate the village very easily and wipe it out, basically, right? So we also saw Yuru's friend. It seems like he's leaving the village as well, so he's going to be finding Yuru out in the real world, right? So they're going to meet eventually, I would guess. So we'll see how that's gonna go and how he's going to react to the entire outside world. But yeah, let's see what's in store for us here. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, as always, on Patreon in the description, and let's go into Daemons of the Shadow Realm episode 14. Hmm. Just casually has a weapon, has a gun. Good dog, good boy. Hmm. Ooh, it's a nice hot pot, huh? He's a good kid. Here we go. I feel like telling it to Data is fine. I could see them using this as a lead, though, actually. Yeah. Look at the dog. Yep, she has. I feel like it's her character at this point to kind of like act like she doesn't care. But she cares. You can't just catch them. Yeah. That's still fishing. Yes. It's not a problem. It's a sensible question from his end, though. He's so shocked about it. It was all a sudden thing. It was too sudden. Yeah, it has its limits. Nice. He's gonna like that. Please don't kill anyone, Yuru. Please. I mean, the question did make sense from Yuru, though. Why don't we hunt anything that's right in front of us, right? He wouldn't get that. That would seem so obvious to him. To hunt it, to take food that's in front of you. Is the pug a Daemon? Who are you guys? Huh? They're Daemons themselves, and they look like aliens. Yeah, I can see a Tenagashi Naga comparison. Yeah, aliens. Yeah. I wonder if he even knows what an alien is. Oh. Okay. There they are. Oh my god, so the dog is actually the master. No, they will. Yes, that's cute. I wonder if someone threw the dog down. That seems kind of I don't know if that was the implication, but that would be unfortunate. Someone's trying to get rid of their dog. They're famous! They're famous! It's a fan club. That's so goofy. What's up? Ooh! Here they are. That was easy. I didn't think it was gonna be this soon. They were gonna end up meeting. Oshira-sama. He's been through a lot. Danji's been through a lot. He's gonna find out about the village. What's he cooking? What's he suspicious about? What? What? Whoa, what? Oh, I didn't notice that. That's what he was looking at. I thought he was looking at the sandals. I never noticed that. I mean, that makes sense. Because the other people can't see them. They're not caught in like photos, other people can't see them. Oh, the girls bar! Interesting. Oh, Aoi. Don't worry about it. He's not kidding. Let's see it. Let's see it. Ah. Yep.
あんた、クソ真面目だな。違法も無法もしますが、信用を得るべきところには筋を通します。
Okay.
オッケー。
Okay.
今日は何か
Even criminals have standards, or whatever the saying is.
それな、面倒なことが起こった。手伝え。
Okay.
その気になれば、影を作ることもできるんだけどさ。ユルに会えたことにほっとして、うっかりした。
That's how he never noticed it before.
ずっと一緒に遊ん
So he can create a shadow, but he forgot here.
参った。お勤め部屋の朝より騙されてた年月が長いぞ。
So is he also faking like his appearance when he was a kid, when he was younger? Probably, right? And just aging himself up.
俺の相方はユルがよく知ってる子だよ。偽の技か。そう。
Oh.
男児と女子のつがい。本当の姿はこっち。
Oh. Interesting.
二人で一組の座敷わらしだ。
Oh.
あれ、ばあちゃん、お白様いないの？東京に行くって言ってた。いいなあ、東京。お友達も連れてたよ。あのわらべ、多分。
She knows.
いたの？どこの家の？さあね。昔は
Oh, so they're like a regular Daemon.
出ちゃったってことは、その家捨てれちゃうのかな？そう言われてるけど。私は座敷わらしがいなくなったから家が廃れるんじゃなくて、家がごたごたし始めて座敷わらしが悲しくて居づらくなっちゃうんじゃないかと思う。
Okay, so it's the other way around. When a house starts falling apart, that's when they leave.
悲しむ相棒を見たくないだろうから、そこで契約解除か、主ともどもひっそりとその家を去るかだね。その家の幸福を座敷わらしだけのせいにはしたくないね。なんじゃい、ユル。今頃こいつがつがいだと気づいてるか。今頃って、そうだ。左右さんは村の入り口で。
They must have known all this time.
こいつがつがいと知ってて俺に黙ってたのか。左右様も俺を。いや、お主普通に男児と毎日遊んだったから。もうとっくにこやつがつがいだ
Of
と
course.
知った上で
Of course.
ユルが今の今まで男児の正体に気づいてなかったとは知らなんで。すまぬ。いや、そう。
Yeah, they've got a point. They've got a point.
疑ってごめん。そうか。お主の相方を見ないと思っとったが、座敷牢のような部屋に入れられとったか。気配はあったから、村の中にいるのは分かっていたのだがな。誰がお前の主だ。偽朝を使って俺を村に縛り付けて、お前を使って俺を監視させてたのは誰だ。監視とか、そういうのとは違う。ああ、そうか。お前、山に行くときは自分も連れてけってしつこかったよ。
Oh, so he was kind of used as... I don't think so. I think he was just keeping an eye on him.
俺の主は、俺が母ちゃんって呼んでる人だ。
What?
そう、主ではなく、母と呼ぶよう、人間の母子のように振る舞いと言われていた。俺への命令は、夜を
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be just someone who watches over him, not tries to kill him.
牢にいた方は、朝の
That's interesting. That's not at all what I expected.
俺が山に連れてけってしつこかったのは、ユルが山賊に殺されるのを防ぐため。
Oh.
信じてもらえないかもしれないけど、それは本当だ。京香さんも俺を騙してたのかよ。もう信用できる村の人間が誰もいなくなった。
I mean, that's fair enough. It would be hard. That's fair enough from Yuru. He is really going through it right now.
さゆ様、ケン、ここで待っててくれ。山の中で少しの間、一人になりたい。一人では敵が襲ってきたときに。右さん、少し一人にさせてくれ。主の願いならばそうするしかない。承るが、私たちの目の届く範囲でお願いしたい。
I mean, it's an understandable crash out from him. You get why he feels this way. Wow, that's the end of the episode? What a cool ending, man. What a cool ending. Okay, so that's the end of the episode. Okay, that was very interesting. So we got some revelations here. So we found out that this guy, this friend of Yuru's, who he's been hanging out with basically his entire life at the village, was also a fake. And it kind of feels like almost a tipping point for Yuru, because there was so many things that he found out were not true from the village that he grew up with, right, believing to be true, and everything got turned on its head. And I'm sure that there were only a few things left in the village that he thought were probably true, like let's say some of his friends right here, but even that ended up not being fully truthful and stuff. That would sting, right, if you were Yuru. So you get why he is feeling this way. Obviously he was being a bit harsh. He was assuming a lot of things, even though we can see that not everything was true, but he's gonna have to think it over. It's not going to be an instant thing where he can just calm down and think rationally, so it's understandable. He's gonna need some time to mull over everything that just happened. I hope he doesn't get attacked when he's there. Also, I didn't expect the mom of this Daemon here to be the one pulling a lot of the strings, right? It seems like Granny Yamaha was the one who was gonna be the main, you know, chief of the village, but it seems like it was that mom who actually had even more power. Or not power necessarily, but she was the one pulling a lot of the other strings, right? With the entire Asa situation as well. She is the master of Asa, which is also very interesting. Now that Asa is gone and has been kidnapped, I wonder what she's going to do next, right? Since she is the master of Asa, of the fake Asa, I mean. So that's also going to be very interesting. So those are some really cool stuff being set up here, right, with this episode. So I am excited to see. I have a feeling that Yuru is going to go and pursue that lead of, you know, the fake Asa has been kidnapped and stuff, because he's already kind of suspicious of it, because he said, why would they attack the village if they know I'm not there, right? And the only reason is if they want to acquire something to bait Yuru somewhere, which would be, you know, in this case, the fake Asa and a village child. So that we're gonna see that happen. I do think that Dara's line of thinking of we could pursue this as a lead that could help us find the parents could also be worthwhile. You know, it could be a worthwhile suggestion. I do see where... Why do I keep forgetting her name? The girl, the woman who is with Dara. I keep forgetting her name for some reason. I do see like her suggestion of not telling Yuri about this and letting him be in the dark about this and just, you know, ignoring it. I think that is the sensible way to do it, right? But also Dara did raise a good point with, you know, it could be a lead. So we'll see. We'll see where this is gonna go. I am curious, but for now I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.